Alright, also for today's video, I'll be talking about Marvel Rivals skins and what should be considered a legendary skin in the game and what shouldn't. This is going to just be my personal opinion on things, so let's get right into it. So what originally brought this up was this new Sue Storm skin that came out recently, and I was looking at it and I was like, this is not a legendary skin at all. I mean, epic at best, and it made me think, are they going down the route of making legendary skins more basic for characters that sell better than others? So I was thinking, let me go through and look at skins that be considered legendary. And first of all, I think one skin that should be legendary is Ultron's old Odin Force skin. Now, I think that should be a legendary skin for him. The design for that is absolutely amazing. It is a beautiful skin. It's detailed as well. And that's the thing. Detail should determine if it's legendary, in my opinion. The more detail, the more it should cost. That's just how I see it. And I really think Punisher's Marauder skin should have been a legendary as well. There's two skins that just came out. There are also a few skins in the Battle Pass I wouldn't consider legendary. Hela's skin is definitely not legendary in the slightest. I don't think it is, personally. It doesn't have enough detail for me to consider it a legendary skin. I think on Penny Parker's, though, in the Battle Pass is detailed enough for that. And the new Thing skin, the Fear Itself skin, makes him look molten. I think it's kind of an in-between state. I feel like it's legendary, but I also feel like it's more of an epic skin. It just, like, the detail on it doesn't feel like it's enough, but it also does feel like enough at the same time. Alright, so next thing I want to talk about in general is just the entire thing of them being kind of lazy when it comes to giving certain characters legendary skins when they're popular. And I don't want them to go down this route of making really generic looking skins and slapping them on as a legendary because they know it will sell. And I think it'll deteriorate the amount of detail and amount of effort a legendary skin should be, because Overwatch kind of went down this route as well, especially with Kiriko and Mercy. They would get skins that would cost an abysmal price, and they would have little to no detail that would consider them a legendary in the slightest. But in my opinion, they want to make a legendary skin, they need to make it look legendary. They need to make that detail better. They need to make it so people will look at that and be like, this is what a legendary skin should look like. I really don't like the route. I really don't like that. I've seen it in Overwatch. I've seen it in a billion other games. And for me personally, I'm going to get into the personal. This is going to be more of a more opinion-based stuff. I'm going to get into rambling now. So personally, I think, as a collector, a person who likes to collect things, a person who likes to collect cosmetics and video games, they need to be a certain, they just need to look a certain way, be a certain way, and if they don't look that way, I'm not going to get them. And I think there should be a standard on how skin should look depending on their rarity, because a lot of the epics in this game look like they're legendary, and a lot of the legendaries look like they're epics or rares, and I just don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. There's characters in this game that haven't even gotten a legendary skin yet. Widow hasn't gotten one. Let me think, who else? Black Widow, Daredevil, Gambit, Magneto, I'm pretty sure doesn't have a legendary either. Just to name a few characters. Just to name a few. But I understand also it is a business and they do need to make money, so it makes sense that they're just going to give skins to popular characters. But they could also make those same characters popular if they wanted to, in a way. Like either for buffing them, hyping them up for some event, anything like that, to sell skins for that character. Because it sucks when you're maining a certain character in the game and they get no love whatsoever, especially for you Hulk players. I understand that you get nothing, and I think Maestro should, oh wait, he does have one legendary. Especially for you Hulk players. I know Hulk barely ever gets any skins, ever, and hell, Rogue really hasn't gotten much of anything either. Spider-Man has a billion skins. Invisible Woman has a billion skins, Psylocke has a billion skins, and I feel bad. I'm sorry for you guys who main like Human Torch or like Storm or Ultron, because y'all get nothing. Y'all get like scraps, and I feel bad. Like there should be more diversity of skins in this game, because it genuinely is starting to get boring seeing the same characters get skins over and over and over again. Especially in the battle pass too. I'm tired of the same character. Like honestly, and I'm going to rambling again. Honestly, this season's battle pass is ass. Last season's was ass as well. I didn't like them either. I didn't like both of them. Like they genuinely need to up their battle pass like cosmetics, because they are really not hitting anymore. And they stopped with themes. I wish they didn't stop with themes. That's ridiculous. Because it's nice to have, it's good to have a theme. They need to keep with that, because for me personally, and I know for a lot of people, themes honestly sell better from what I usually see when it comes to battle passes. When you have a bunch of random things thrown in that don't match up with each other, people are less likely to probably buy it. For example, why is there a Scarecrow skin in the battle pass for Penny mixed with a bunch of like casual clothes and like summer looking outfits, and just also mixed with a bunch of just randomness? It's just, there needs to be a theme going. And I feel like they don't do that. People are just not going to buy the battle pass much anymore. At least in my personal opinion. But that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Tell me your opinions down below, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.